So you guys may have heard of this story of this hot teacher that fucked her 14-year-old student. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Which one?
Yeah, it happens a lot. So here, it does seem to happen a lot.
It happens from time to time.
Let me roll this report. Let's start here.
26-year-old science teacher Stephanie Peterson walked into her first appearance at the Volusia County Jail this afternoon, hoping to be released with just a promise that she would be back to court. Volusia County Sheriff's deputies say Peterson engaged in a sexual relationship with a 14-year-old former student of hers. The teen told deputies it began last November. He said Peterson would send him nude pictures of herself. She would also pick him up from his house late at night so that they could be together. Investigators say the boy's parents called law enforcement in January, and deputies arrested Peterson on Wednesday. Peterson was charged with 2 counts of lewd and lascivious battery and 1 count of sending harmful material to a minor. Her bond set at $25,000, and that's why she wanted to be released on her own recognizance today. But the judge met her halfway, reducing her bond to $12,500, an amount she posted almost immediately.
2 dangerous winter storms are threatening millions of Americans on both sides of the country.
So,
well, that's just her bail, right? So she hasn't been charged yet.
That's true. That's her bail. But the charges were just like lewd conduct or something, not like statutory rape, which is what you would expect to see. If the positions were switched, that guy would be like underground. But the thing that really, the reaction to a story like this is very typical. And this is the picture that everyone's sharing here. Let me show you. This is the one that I see on Facebook and Reddit, where everyone's like, "Yo, man, where was my teacher?" Like that. Where was my fucking
So she
teacher?
just sent him photos? Like she didn't actually...
No, they fucked.
No, they were completely in a relationship.
This is her. And everyone's like, "Oh, man, where was that? Where's that teacher when I was a kid? Oh, God.
Yeah.
I would have fucked her."
Right.
So my counter to that is that this kid... Like, people think, like, when a young girl has sex with an older guy, how damaging that must be, right? I think that it's equally damaging for a man, except they just don't know it because society, like, here's the comments on Reddit. Everyone's like, "That was awesome."
Yeah, of course.
High fives.
Yeah.
You know, here's real comments.
I can't stand that.
Where the fuck were these dream makers when I was a kid? Oh, damn, I wish I was that guy. Am I supposed to pretend that if that woman fucked me when I was 14, I would have been in a goddamn paradise? So... As you said, Eli, yeah, a horny 13-year-old guy would put his dick in anything that moved, right?
Yeah, because we talked about it earlier, and I'm like, it's her responsibility not to do that. Because it's so fucked up when you're, like, when I look back at myself at that age.
Oh, my God.
I probably thought I'm like an adult, but,
Yeah,
at that time, you're like, oh, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
But now looking back, it's, like, embarrassing.
Yes.
How you're not. And just, I don't know, it seems so weird. He's 14.
14 is kind of insane. My niece is 14.
Yeah.
Putting that perspective in my head. But the thing is, like...
I think I barely danced with a girl when I was 14.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I almost kissed a girl and panicked.
And then ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I mean, it's sketchy. It's sketchy. It's just gross either way.
So the thing is that, like, I think it would damage somebody in ways they wouldn't expect.
Definitely would.
Right. Like, that's how you grow up as a dude who tattoos on his arm, like, big cock. like that's how you end up like someone like that.
Do you know a couple of those people?
Actually, I do. But I'm saying, like, you will turn into I think, a worse person if this happened to you. It would hardwire your brain in a fucked up way that you...
It would do something. Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's
There's
not
a
good.
reason it's not allowed, you know?
Some of these comments, this makes me absolutely sick. Lucky little shit. I know it's a double standard, but when I was 14 and banging my hot as fuck teacher, I'd be stoked. I seriously doubt this kid was damaged in any way. Irresponsible and stupid on her part? Yes. It's not like she held him down and forced herself on him.
We don't know that.
I don't think that is what happened.
Well, it doesn't matter. She's the adult. She needs to know better.
I guarantee this kid was all about it. This would be what I considered a victimless crime. Buying him marijuana was... She also bought him marijuana, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah, so this is a victimless crime. But it's like... Would you say the same thing of a 14-year-old girl fucking a 30-year-old guy and it's like, oh, she wanted it?
There would be pitchforks.
Yeah, there would be
Yeah.
burning.
Yeah.
There would be burning of the monster Frankenstein. Anyway, I always found this double standard to be quite ludicrous.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing new. Every time one of those stories comes out, people are like, "Oh, she's so lucky." Like, "Oh
Yeah.
God."
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's still a 26,
Yeah,
26-year-old.
Also, the relationship of somebody in authority having
Yeah.
sex with somebody they're supposed to be taking care of
Yes.
is twisted.
It's an
on top
abuse.
of
It's
that.
an abuse of power.
Yeah.
It's a little scary. Yeah, I don't know what was going through either of their minds.
It's a kid. He's blameless.
Yeah.
Because like you know,
Yeah. No.
like I
it's
said, I
not-
put my dick in anything that moved at that age, literally.
That's why it's
anything.
it's completely on the adult in that situation too, in my opinion too.